Hi, welcome back to the channel. Haven't posted up for a little while, been busy with this, that and the other, but I wanted to do this video as it's now been give or take a couple of weeks, 12 months since owning the bike. I've owned this KTM 12 months now, so I wanted to do a little 12-month review and also have a little play around with different camera angles. So it's a little bit of a gloomy day. We had some rain first thing this morning. First question, the main question: am I glad I swapped the Z1000 for this KTM? Yes, is the answer to that one. I am glad I made the decision to go from the inline-4 to the V-twin. As I've mentioned before, a little sceptical. Not really been a fan of a V-twin engine in the past, after riding a few. But I am definitely 100% glad I did it. What do I like? Oh, there's so much more to what I like about this bike over the Z. A lot of the bits of the gadgets and stuff, like the quick shifter, changing performance modes, where the Z didn't have that. It's just the standard, which is no bad thing about the Z. I owned the Z for 9 years, thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a great bike, and if it wasn't for things changing and me wanting to look at upgrading the bike, because I did go through a stage of thinking about hanging up my boots. Work took a lot of my time up, having to do a lot of overtime a little while ago. Just wasn't getting out on the bike, and I did consider just selling up. So it was a case of sell up and possibly regret it, because as soon as the good weather comes and I see the bikes on the road, I'm going to be like, damn, why did I sell it? Well, buy a new bike, completely out of my comfort zone, and give myself a new surge into the biking world, which is what I did, and I'm glad I did. Not covered mega miles to, I don't know what it is, 2,200 I think I've done, which is not a lot owned past 12 months, but we've had other restrictions in COVID and all that kind of stuff, not being able to go out. There's always one twat that's got to get in front of you, isn't there? Roadworks everywhere. So let's touch upon things I don't like, which isn't very many. The one thing that comes to mind is the indicator button. It doesn't give you enough feedback. Well, I've heard other people say that. The other thing, which has nothing to do with the bike really, is I do like the sound of an inline 4 1000cc with an aftermarket exhaust, and I've got to admit I still prefer that sound. I mean, I like the sound of this bike. You know, the V-twin, the V-twin has its distinctive bark sound and effortless. You know, you can be up there in high figures and the engine's just like pootling along, where, you know, an inline 4 would be screaming a little bit. And that is something I must admit I do miss a little bit. But again, this personal preference has absolutely nothing to do with the bike, just me. Would it make a big difference to me? Nah, I still enjoy riding this. This thing's more than enough power, more than enough. Love it. Scares you a couple of times, which just keeps you on your toes. Come on, you got enough room to get through there. Hopefully the 360 camera will stay in place. I'm not that impressed with the bike equipment that it comes with. Oh right, road closed. That's exactly the way we wanted to go. It wobbles very much. Hopefully I've tightened it up to a degree where, well, I think I might have over tightened it, or feel like I've over tightened it. So, over the 12 months, what have I done to this bike? So, obvious before, crash protection, exhaust, changed the seat to the powerport seat. No real difference in comfort, still just as comfortable as the other one. Controversial luggage rack that some of you give me some stick for. What else? Finally got the anodised clutch and brake reservoir covers. Stuck the phone holder on there. That's pretty much it, I do believe. Oh yeah, changed the rear brake one as well. Everything else standard, performance wise standard. I don't need to do anything performance to this. It's more than enough. I mentioned it enough times in the past. I don't need to do anything. It's just cosmetics. Tyres are good. Like I said, I've only just done over 2,000 miles. Tyres still really good. Even when cold, they warm up quite quick. The Bridgestone Battle Axe Hypersport standard fitment. They've done okay, even leant over. Really impressed. Yeah, there's not much else. I'll say I give this a 12-month review. There's not a lot I'm going to add to it, really. It does what it said on the tin. Yeah, one of the accessories there, Radiator Guard. If you're going to do any upgrade to your bike, regardless of the bike, stick a Radiator Guard on it. Talking from experience, my Z-Thou, just on the M40, coming back from France and Belgium, and a stone whipped up, smashed straight into my radiator. Luckily enough, I was back in this country, wasn't too far away from home, but I had to get recovered. Got the radiator repaired rather than a replacement, which was quoted about 800 quid from Kawasaki for a new radiator, but got it welded up, and then I got myself a Radiator Guard. A bit late. What else we got? The Raxioma Levers. Really like these. I don't know whether I'm going to stick with them, in all honesty. I don't know. I don't like that bit of free play when you pull the lever in. I don't know. Jury's out. Aesthetically wise, I mean, they do the job. They're good. Probably just because I'm not used to these kind of levers. I'm used to solid levers, so having that little bit of a play sometimes when you're pulling it in and letting go is a little bit daunting. Less waffle. Let's get back on the bike and do some riding. Well, before the batteries run out, I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you again to all the new subscribers. My sub count is going up slowly, slow but sure, so I really appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It helps get the count up. Gives me more incentive to make more stuff. Like I said in the past, I've got ideas that I want to put into fruition. It's just time at the moment. But anyway, thank you. Take care and ride safe.